Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and welcome back to Sucker for Love, Date to Die For, the horror game where you try to smooch eldritch gods. Previously, we completed the first 2 episodes of the game, and now we're off to play the remaining episodes and get all the endings. Okay, so this is episode 3.
Chapter 999, The Lonely Devil Arrives.
I feel like we're skipping some chapters. Yo. Huh? Like a cacophony of squeals and excited chattering rushes past the bookstore. The noise must have woken me up.
Such commotion. No matter what all the fuss is about, it's far too late in the day to be causing such a ruckus.
It's gotten late. Shoot, I was supposed to look for leads before sundown. For a year now, people, mostly girls, have been disappearing from their homes all over the prefecture. At first, everyone thought they'd just run off together, but as more girls vanished without a trace, panic started to spread. Their last seen on the bus to Sacramento. Having grown up here, I can't just stand by while so many people go missing in my backyard. Wait, that horde outside sounds like a group of young girls. I should warn them, or at the very least follow after them. This could be a lead. And why do their voices sound familiar?
Wait! Don't leave without your books.
Oh yeah, my books. Whoops, almost forgot. Thank you so much.
Thank you for stopping in. Take care.
We didn't get our memory back yet. I rush outside, leaving the warm glow of the bookstore behind. There's no trace of the girls. This should be about where the bus dropped off the missing girls. I better hurry and catch up with that group before I lose their trail in this fog. It sounded like they were headed into the residential area through GG Alley. Were they chasing after someone? So this chapter looks like it's going to have a misty, foggy kind of appearance. Gotta make a wrong turn. There's no sign of anyone. I can't hear the commotion anymore either. The fog here is oppressively thick too. If I keep note of the missing person posters along the wall, I should be able to find my way. There's only a few of them, so I can use them as markers. Was that a footstep? Who's that? Hello? No response. Was the wind too loud for my voice to be heard? Hello? I take a step toward the shapeless shadow in the mist and hear something crackle under my feet. Something wrapped up in construction paper. There's various footprints stamped across the surface. It's a photo of an old man eating spaghetti messily. Wait, what? But it's just been framed, but the glass is broken from being trampled. Someone from that group I heard must have dropped this. I sprint after them, only to smack right into something else a few steps in.
Ow!
Yo. Oops, I'm really sorry. Are you okay? And I don't even have toast in my mouth.
Hey, don't sweat it. It was my fault for standing in the middle of the road. Oh, let me help you with your books.
What a handsome boy. I've heard that men are going missing too.
Are you headed for the bus stop? You might have already missed the last one.
No, I'm actually looking for clues about those girls that have been going missing. Are you trying to find someone too?
I'm looking for my girlfriend.
Poor thing. Was she a part of that mob I heard earlier? What's her name?
That depends. What's yours?
Get the hell out of your tuxedo mask. Ha! Bleh! That was so corny.
Yeah, this guy's the worst. Hey, this may be a strange question, but do you not recognize me?
Sorry. Have we met? I don't usually forget faces.
Ah, that must be it. You must not have seen me on TV yet. I made that one song, Lonely Devil.
Oh, wait. I know you. You're Captain Kidd, right?
The one and only.
Who? He's a widely adored local idol that appeared out thin air a year ago. No wonder he's wearing that disguise. I bet he can't even go to the store without getting mobbed.
Still nothing. That's strange. Who'd you say you were looking for again?
The girls have been going missing?
You're not looking for me?
Nope.
Say, you are an out-of-towner, right? I mean, you obviously don't live here. I'd know who you are. I know everyone around here like family.
I'm not really an out-of-towner. I used to live here. It's where I'm staying while I'm looking.
Show me. If you're really from around here, show me where you live.
I feel eyes digging into me from all around. I can't see them, but it can't just be paranoia.
I'm not doing anything, so let's go now. Oh, don't forget your bag. So, you're the one Buck wants. Oh, you're the one I've been looking for all along. I'm suddenly madly in love with you.
You never accomplished anything, Tuxedo Mask.
In fact, I know it's so soon, but let's get married too.
He's just doing this all the yanderes, like go and murder me.
After all, so long as you're alive, I'll never have eyes for anyone else. Never. Killer girls.
Unseen hands desperately grabbing me from all around, but I managed to shake off their grip with surprising ease and make a mad dash forward. Behind me are dozens of footsteps. What's going on? Why am I being chased? Who the hell is Buck? Before I knew it, I'd arrived at my ancestral home, sitting ominously alone in the fog. Wow, there's flowers everywhere. Honestly, what was in my bag that made them all want to chase me so badly? Huh? What's this book? And then I start over again. It seems I got lured into the Blackwoods trap yet again. Which means you only get our memory back if we touch the book. I get to see Rhok'zan again. Score! Okay. Just double check, make sure nothing changed. Hopefully we don't get ambushed. Things look a lot more flowery around here. Oh. Oh. I think we're fine. Good, she's gone. She's not gone. Let's, go upstairs. Alright. There's no door. Well, spritzer. 1,000 lit candles. Yep, that's it. Just Rhok'zan Seva Oscura. 2 hearts. There she is. I could stare at her forever. Hey, Rhok'zan.
Perhaps, in view of what we've been through together, you could call me Roxy? You probably don't remember, but you called me that long ago, and I've grown rather fond of it. Do you think you could call me that again?
Of course. I'm really glad to see you again, Roxy. How you been?
Never better. The 1,000 are at their last gasp. The only 2 remaining original members are Buck and Kid.
You're kidding. Well, let's buck these trends. I should have figured that boy I met was involved. What happened to the rest?
Well, every single person Buck sent to kill you instead joined you. Time and time again. So Buck sees to it that when I dream up a new reality, the traitors don't live to meet you.
Oh.
Buck sends somebody to kill you, they fall in love with you instead, they betray Buck, reality ends, Buck spends hundreds of years in time out. Then reality starts anew, Buck kills the traitor, then sends somebody else after you. Hundreds of times over.
Wow, sounds like I'm on fire. I guess there's like a ton of other people we're converting, like off screen. What?
I've lost you many times as well.
Oh, don't worry, those are just bad ends. I left you in their hands. How many times?
I'm fine, Stardust, really. This is all nearly over. Soon, the 1,000 will just be a distant memory.
Oh, God! Damn, Sailor Mars is coming at me. Tack up to the ground, there's a sickening sound of wet metal scraping and dull push on my stomach. My eyes shoot wide with shock. She's clawing my clothes and neck, hunting for a grip while we struggle for leverage. Until eventually... she collapses.
Oh, heavens below. Are you alright?
I'm not alright down below, I've been stabbed. I gasp and cover my mouth in horror. It happened so fast, Roxy, what do we do? We do the healing thing? You know, isn't that one ritual? Do we need a goat helmet?
Stardust. She's dead.
What? No, that's not possible. It was so fast.
She was already at death's door from exhaustion and starvation. Falling on her weapon was the final blow that stopped her heart.
You trip? Okay.
That normally wouldn't even be a serious injury. Chalk it up as another death by exhaustion from the Black Woods.
She's weak because she was about to die. That's how I escaped from that horde earlier.
And if it makes any difference, she had the Sacramento stare. Her conscience was long gone. Mentally, she wasn't here for her death.
She's trying to comfort me. But even if it wasn't self-defense, it feels like I...
Mic check, 1, 2, mic check. Hey, are you hearing me?
No. That voice. It's the boy from earlier.
Well, sounds like you had a bit of a nasty shock, huh? Buck's had a lot of time to reflect on how you've beaten him. And we've made it so it won't happen again. You're gonna like what we've done with the place. Let's see here. Number 1, we took everything out of that room that we didn't need. No bass guitar, no nothing. You're unarmed. Number 2, no door to the ritual room anymore. Nowhere safe. But you already knew that one.
I mean, they weren't safe last time either.
Number 3, we begin our attack immediately. No negotiations, no honor duels, just last bitch standing from the get-go.
Bitch.
Number 4, we cleaned out the fridge as soon as you got here. So no ritual reagents for you. Number 5, blast loud music to drown out our movements. And number 6, burn this list after doing everything on it so she doesn't know what's coming.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, here's number 5.
What do I do?
I don't know. This has never happened before. Nothing like this.
Sounds like they're getting serious. Guess we'll have to get serious too. Wait, what? This is a new one. Well, this is the one, Find an isolated location of your choice, someplace where your cocoon will not be disturbed. Your organs will be liquefied, so any sudden movements will yield tragic results. Do not perform this ritual outside or near an open window. We're gonna do it. What's the worst that can happen? Oh my god. It's a lot of time. I think it's working out alright. I can hear the music. I mean, no one's attacking me. Maybe we found an exploit. The dev didn't think... I would... Okay, maybe it's... Oh, now we're dying. I was gonna say, if we survived, I'd be like... They've overlooked it. The most obvious place to hide. Outside or near an open window. Hey, knife. The knife comes free with a sickening sucking sound. I can't bring myself to use it against these poor souls. I might need it for these rituals. I wipe the blade of my skirt. Joke's on you. The emaciated body of the girl that attacked me. She looks even skinny up close. Poor thing. How you doing? I gotta go run and hide now. And this one? But there's a window. Open window, that's not open. Yeah, Magnafi FI. Isn't there a room on the top right we've never gotten access to? Yep. Feeling really rebirthed right now. Oh god, someone's coming. Come on. Just a little bit more time. I see shadows moving around me. A little more time. Almost there. And then I will finally take over the Zerg. I mean, become Eldritch. It's kind of similar. That worked. I swear someone was in the room with me.
Such a troubled look. Are you alright, my sweet?
I don't know. I'm just totally shook up by that one rushed in. The one that, you know.
Yes, death can be an upsetting thing to see for the death shy.
It's not that. She's not wearing a robe or masks. She just had the stare. And she was so frail. So unlike the Thousand.
You've already figured it out on your own, haven't you? I didn't want you to find out. But your attackers are not members of the Thousand. They're using innocent people as your assailants this time. This is a concerning bit of leverage they've created. Experience has taught them they can use your humanity against you.
This feels so different from what little I can remember. How am I supposed to save any of them, Roxy?
At this point, I know nothing I can say will stop you from trying to befriend the people actively trying to kill you. If they're under my curse of thousands, then their admiration for Kid has been magnified to the point of fanatical idolatry. The only way to break their obsession is either by finding something else that they love even more, or by removing the object of their obsession.
But I don't know anything about these people. Where would I even start? Hope I think of something. Form black eye. The good ending has gotta be to save them. Your body should be more pliable to change now. Have a knife on your person. Harvest meat from a mammal that died within the Black Woods within the last 24 hours. The girl behind us. This works best if it's something that you personally killed, indirectly. Chant twice while standing near your partner. Kalkia iye minyath nyingli. If the ritual is successful, you should be able to see something glued between the next pages. If so, you can now sense living things on the verge of death. Your map will not automatically reveal dying things within range. Meat. The meat is something that died within the Black Woods in the last 24 hours. She's already dead. There's no harm in this, right? I'll be quick about this, I promise. That should be enough. But carving up a dead human for their meat... I can't remember enough about myself to know I'm better than this. The line that separates me from the Thousand is getting blurrier with every go-around. Wonder what I look like. We only have mirrors around here that we can actually use. Gakia iyai mignaf inugli. Ow.
Excellent work. Very, very good. It seems we have a fighting chance against their new tactics. What's this? A portrait of your grandfather?
I don't know. Well, that's not mine. I found it when I was coming here. I figured one of the people who went missing dropped it. Wait. If somebody went out of their way to frame this, they probably care deeply about whoever's in this photo. What if it's one of the people chasing me around? If I could reunite this with its owner, maybe they'll realize they love the guy in the photo more than the kid and leave.
Brilliant as ever, my shining star. But be careful and observant. This photo might protect you from its rightful owner, but it'll have no effect on anybody else.
Right. I'll keep an eye out for whoever dropped keepsakes while going for the rituals. There's literally someone outside about to attack. They just passed by. spider. While I have a knife in your person, chant while facing one rot bloom flower. Do not attempt this ritual in the room with more than one rot bloom. Don't feel too bad if his rot bloom is here. They won't be needing their heart anymore. Hopefully they don't try to take it back later. What's that? We're leaving. Oh! This way. Go! Phone buzzing. Whose phone is this? Definitely not my sister's. I've never seen this number from Mom before. With 30 missed calls. This ring won't stop ringing. Better leave it behind before it gives me away. There's a head in here now? There's a severed head on the table. Note tied to its hair reads, "For you, my love, this is the ultimate souvenir." The head belongs to one half of that pop doll on the TV. She blinks at me, eyes filled with sorrow. I stumble back. Oh, a wallet. He says this belongs to a Kenji Ito. Says he just turned 22 today. Poor thing. Loses his wallet on his birthday and all. I'll just leave it right where I found it, in case he comes back looking for it. Huh? Who? Muffled headphone music. Looks like someone left their CD player here. It's covered in punk stickers. Through the headphones I can hear an acoustic song playing. Sounds homemade. Really hope whoever recorded that is okay. It sure is an odd spot to just drop something. Okay, let's try this again. But she's not following me. I'm curious if this is how this mechanic works. Let's see. What's belong to one of the folks hiding out around here? Guess I'll hold on to it for now. Don't know which one. No! Go, she got me. They seem to attack us if we face certain directions. So we can't, like... She's like right behind us. Some weird yandere stalking thing. What am I supposed to be here for? Might as well grab that. Definitely not my sister's. Let me see his number before. I'll hold on. Maybe I can turn to whoever owns this later. Rock bloom flower. Don't feel too bad. The rock bloom is. If the rock bloom is here, it won't be needing their heart anymore.
There you are.
I have your item. I call back the number from the missed calls. I put it on the speaker.
Erica? Erica! Thank goodness, I was worried sick!
Mama?
What happened to you? Where did you go? Why did you leave? I'll try to be a better mom. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm so sorry. Please don't be mad at me.
I think this was a tutorial on how to use these items.
Sweetie, please come home. I'm coming, Mom. Thank you.
Be free. I give her her phone back and she dashes off. A beautifully morbid-looking flower. This must be a rot bloom. Megakak ginik ishiv uhuptia. That's me. Buck, is that you?
I hope you appreciate the situation you're in. We can do this forever. Tell me who the bookmaker is.
No. Over my dead body.
Accommodate that.
Giving up? Finally. My arm's getting tired.
She never breaks. This is a waste of time. We'll have to find leads on our own. She told you she was from here, right?
Yeah, but I think she was lying.
In case she wasn't, check every house, starting with the ones near our base. Find a photo, something left behind that proves that she lived there.
What? Oh, that's like dozens of houses, though. I gotta do that all by myself after burying her. If it makes you feel any better, this is the worst day of my life, too.
Buck wants to know who the bookmaker is, and where I live. If he knew every piece of information, he could find me long before I made it to this house. Before I know what's going on, even. If that happens, I'll be all out of redos. I'm gonna try not to think too hard about it. Worry about the soft pulsations of my own heart in my hands. Hopefully they don't try to take it back later. Ugh. Gotta be a little bit careful. Still some active. Nope. I guess they're just behind the glass. No! How am I supposed to get back if you're waiting behind each one of those? Just keep moving real fast. Just don't stop. That's all it is. Hesitation is defeat.
You're doing so well despite the circumstances. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. Thanks, Roxy, but...
But what? What's troubling you, my shooting star?
I just saw the flowers I've left. Each one holds a memory of another time I didn't make it.
I wouldn't advise seeing any more echoes of past realities.
Believe me, I've had my fill. But it's just so strange to realize how many times we've gone around.
I was thinking the same thing. To think Buck hasn't given up after all this time. It's strange. Whenever my followers achieve lifespans so long that it borders on immortality, they usually end their lives within a year. Without the ticking clock, there's no reason to do anything today, tomorrow, this month, ever. Even with my powers, the longest a human has ever chosen to live is 125 years. Buck is thousands of years old now. To think he hasn't gotten tired of this yet.
Well, you know Buck. Roxy, it's okay. I made it to the last ritual again. You're almost out of here.
What? You managed to get through everything.
I don't know.
Ah, well, we kind of phoned it in with the outsourced killers, huh? But they're still useful for just one more thing. Check this out. You're gonna love it. Oh, there's nothing I hate more than people that run from burning buildings. If anyone did that, I wouldn't love them anymore. There's just something so beautiful about someone who could sing their love for me amidst the fires of passion until they drop dead. Do you see now? If you uproot the woods, everybody burns. Make your choice.
That's his game? Turns fans into hostages. I can't just give myself up, but I can't send innocent people to their demise. Is our right move?
Remember, there is a third option. If you uproot me and then kill Kid, his followers will flee. the object of their lust dead. Die, let die, or kill. I know these are impossible choices for you especially, but whatever choice you make, I'm behind you 100%, my starlight.
Thank you. The truth is, I can't make any of these choices. They've got me trapped in 3 different ways. I still have a faint hope that being stubborn will see me through with this. If I find all the hostage keepsakes, there's a chance I won't be forced to make a choice. So I'm wondering if you can save her. Because when you get the items, even when like you use the items and save somebody, it locks it in the save, even when you really load the game. And I'm wondering if you have to get another item and then like, let's do the time warp again, reload. So it kind of prevents you from getting the good ending. Uproot heartburn. Okay, let's just go straight to the thing. And we'll like, get one ending. Oh god! Yeah, you have to keep moving through the hallway or she gets you. You have to like, you gotta like hustle. This song is actually kind of catchy.
I found her.
Who? I cranked the volume as high as it can go and hit play. An acoustic song starts.
What is that music?
Her voice. I've definitely got the right person. Don't you recognize who that is?
Wait, I know who that is. That's me. That's my song. That's me.
That's you.
Are you serious? But it's so good. I sound like that?
I give her back her CD player. She quickly puts the headphones on.
That's really me?
She crawls away, nodding her head along with the music. So each of these flowers is like a bad end. And I think that was supposed to be partially the point. Well, I'll get into that later. Let's do the thing. Vimilov, Nafka, Shorogog. I think you were supposed to do some, like, reload tricks to get items to survive certain things. Because imagine if she was camping out here, she just gets you. It's a one-way trip.
And so, my black woods burn to ash once more. Looks like I really am leaving again. These dreams with you, so long and so short, and never dull. We will meet again, yes? I've started to grow fond of Sacramento. It's a cozy diversion from the outer cosmos. And it kind of feels like my second home.
I nod absently. My thoughts are preoccupied with what's to come. Did I make the right choice?
You told me once, nothing is worth regret. Memories and lessons are all worthwhile. Your story is still being written. Even if this chapter ends differently than you'd hoped. I thought that was an insightful thing of you to say.
Thank you, Roxy.
And thank you, my starlight. Take care. And be good.
Objective survive. I'll go Bird Not Be still out here. Because nobody was like, oh, don't escape the burning building. Kid should be in your... Yep.
So, you decided to kill everybody, huh? Or have you come to throw yourself at my feet? Or is this the part where you try to appeal to my better nature? You deserve what comes next if it is. Did you think you'd miraculously be able to save everyone? Sorry to say, Buck already has you all figured out. We both know that you only have one choice here. Just hand me that book and then go back inside while the house burns down. Do it, or I'll keep my fans here until they burn.
He's not even armed. He's really that confident. I unsheathed the knife. The one that the girl who attacked me earlier had. Knife.
Ah, you got me. Almost thought you were gonna go full yandere for a second there. But that's just not in your nature, is it?
It is. I wordlessly walked towards him.
Hey,
Yeah, it is.
stop messing around. You're not actually gonna use that to...
If I remove the object of possession, the rest will flee. That's what Rhok'zan told me. All the rock wounds I saw. This is practically self-defense, right?
Buck said you wouldn't hurt a fly. No matter what.
Oh no.
Was Buck wrong? Did he lie to me to save himself? Say something!
I step closer. For once I'm not playing defensively. Instead of reacting to what they throw at me, I'm in control.
Wait! You can't do this to me! I'm finally in my prime! Taking it all away from me now, you can't make that choice!
You're right, I can't make that choice. Damn it! The knife falls to the ground at my feet. Yes, the stare. Even Kid is just never a victim like the rest. I won't do this. What happens to your fans isn't my choice. It's yours. You're the one keeping them here, not me. At the end of the day, I'm just not responsible for all the pain in the world. And you can't force that responsibility on me. That said, I really do care what happens to your fans. And you. And I hope you do what's right. I leave the house, entirely unbeaten. Not even by Buck. The faint singing continues for a while, till I can't hear singing anymore. This time, I make it as far as the bookstore before. What's that? Okay. Oh, a wallet. The idea says this belongs to a Kenji Ito. It says here he just turned 22 today. Either the poor guy's wandering by mistake or he's with the ones chasing me. I'll hang on to this. Could come in handy. Okay. Then we need to grab the...
Please, come here. Let me kill you.
Wait, what? I stand a safe distance away and pull out the cracked portrait I found earlier.
Ooh, what have you got there, dearie?
I don't know.
So handsome. Is that my Angus? Oh, that's my Angus. oh. Thank you.
No problem. She turns and leaves as quickly as she can. We need to go look at the head. Slip it down the table, no tie to its hair reads, "For you, my love, the ultimate souvenir." That belongs to one half that pop do on the TV. I take the head. Someone out there must be looking for her. The one pop girl that nails us near the hallway, that's definitely Perfect Blue reference. Let's head out of here. Oh, now you're not attacking me everywhere. I might have to reload. There you are. I present the head of the idol. I saw you two on TV. Any chance for a reunion tour?
Thank you very much.
Wait, what? They leave, harmonizing until they're too far for me to hear. Okay, now we need to go back and reload. Well, this was another girl I don't know about.
Number 7. Wait for you to come turn off the music.
Wait, what? Oh, there's another person here.
Gotcha.
Happy birthday, Kenji.
What?
It's your birthday today, isn't it? Isn't this yours?
You remembered my birthday. It's my birthday. Someone remembered my birthday.
He stumbles off, wiping away his flowing tears. Hey, don't forget your wallet. I'll drop it off at the police station later. Okay. Saved everybody. So, from Mafia Nightfall to Chicago.
And so, my black woods burn to ash once more. Looks like I really am leaving again. These dreams with you, so long and so short, and never dull. We will meet again, yes? I've started to grow fond of Sacramento. It's a cozy diversion from the outer cosmos, and it kind of feels like my second home.
I nod absently. My thoughts are preoccupied with what's to come. To make the right choice.
You told me once, nothing is worth regret. Memories and lessons are all worthwhile. Your story is still being written, even if this chapter ends differently than you'd hoped. I thought that was an insightful thing of you to say.
Thank you, Roxy.
And thank you, my starlight. Take care, and be good.
Alright, I think we've... Well, aside from the one we took the meat out of. We've saved everyone. So nothing is holding us back. It's like, well, everyone's gonna burn! It's like, oh no, everyone's gone, bro.
They
Problems?
didn't turn back to look at me. Not even for a second.
They used the Black Woods to warp their desire. Of course our adoration wasn't genuine.
I didn't know! When I suddenly got popular, I didn't guess it was because I was brainwashing everybody. All I knew was that everyone I met in Sacramento would become my biggest fan. That's all Buck told me. But if all of it was fake, what was it all for? The killings. So many people died. Over this?
His eyes are back to normal. His desire for his fans' adoration is zero. The Blackwood can't amplify anything as it burns. He was using to feed the woods, and to catch me. And you only fell for it because you were brainwashed too.
You should go.
You think I'd save everyone else but you? Come on, let's go.
And go where? If the police didn't know I'm connected to every disappearance over the last year, they know now that we let a dozen witnesses go, and now that the woods are burning, I've got nowhere to hide. My life's over. They're not gonna buy a four-eyed goat from outer space made me do it. Everything I was working so hard for. It all vanished the second I set foot in this awful town. If I had any idea.
You know, I heard your song on the radio before the disappearances started. Lonely Devil? It was pretty good.
Good grief. At least I still have that. I'm turning myself in. I'll take whatever sentence I get quietly. And then, if I ever get out, I'm starting over in earnest.
Oh, you're not getting out. You got multiple murders tied to you. He leaves, disappearing into the fog like his fans before him. I fall shortly after, bidding farewell to my home yet another time. I walk until the house becomes a small flicker in the distance. Strange, I don't usually make it this far, right? Did I do it? Am I finally free of the nightmares? Wait, what's that? Kid has left 1,000. Chapter 3. True End. Alright, time to do the final date. Sucker for Love, Chapter 1000. Cool. Something's very wrong. Did I doze off while reading? My daydreaming always turns to regular dreaming when I do. Is this what I was reading? I've got to get home. I'm sorry for falling asleep in your store, but I've got to get... Oh. Well, you're not even human. You're fine. It's that moo. Did Buck get to her? I feel sick. So sick. The floor slips under my feet and I fall back. Hard. Loudly knocking books to the ground. I assume they're books. I can't see anything. Everything goes black. What an awful dream.
Hey! No! Wake up, you! Oh my gosh, did I break the human? Stupid!
This is an upgrade for you. Are you an alien?
No, I'm a mysterious, sexy librarian type. Look past my aloof and distant nature and fall in love with me ironically.
An alien is playing with a corpse in front of me. An alien is playing with a corpse in front of me. This can't be real. I must be dreaming still.
It's not a dead body, promise. It's just a doll I use to interact with humans. Sorry to scare you. I was just hanging it up to dry, see?
Are you related to Saya from Saina Uta?
Also, hey, I'm not an alien. Shoggoths are from Earth too, you know.
Shagasa. Plural. There's more of you just walking around on Earth?
We live where all the undiscovered nightmare fuel hangs out. Bottom of the Pacific Ocean. Not my fault you guys went to space before 100%ing your own planet.
We're like 100 miles from the ocean. What are you even doing all the way in the countryside?
Well, one day, I grew tired of the darkness beneath the waves. And upon tentacle and maw, I skulked upon your shores. For one reason. You can't write smut underwater.
Oh yeah. What a trivial reason. No, she's got a point. You know, I think that I would have heard on the news about giant tentacle monsters roaming through the country.
You think so, but I am a master of disguise and an expert on human linguistics. I've studied your culture extensively from the water, and I've mastered every language and can speak them in any accent. Check out my cowboy voice. Howdy, partner.
Well, howdy yourself there, partner. Whoa, it's like you're a real cowboy.
Thank you. Though, to be honest, I only learned to read, speak, and write your languages so I could read your human books. They're far superior to cosmic scriptures. Don't get me started on the localizations.
But that seems like a lot of effort.
My complex motives are far beyond mortal comprehension.
My motives are complex. I thought mildly along the spines of books written in English. They have suggestive titles. You learn every human language just so you could consume all of our smut.
Maybe they weren't as complex as I thought.
You also make lifelike human models and learn every language that humans speak.
I have a thing for humans, okay?
Looking around the store, a lot of these books are eldritch, curios, and lore. But some of these books... Big Slippery Shoggoth Girlfriends, Volume 2, My Little Night God Can't Be This Forgiving. There are explicit stories about love between humans and eldritch entities. I didn't know these kinds of books even existed. Did she make all of these? And aren't you the one who's been writing in my ultra-dangerous reality-bending ritual books?
Nah. Well, I mean, yeah, but I mainly just write smutty doujins and such.
Ah. Sorry, I'm just having trouble wrapping my mind around that. They seem like two completely dissonant skills.
Yeah, those two hobbies are completely unrelated.
I raised an inquisitive eyebrow. Wait a minute.
What?
So, you make smut books fantasizing about humans and eldritch gods meeting, and then also make spell books that would allow humans and eldritch gods to meet in real life.
Wait, I know what it sounds like, but I can explain.
The architect, go ahead.
I've got nothing. I'm a disaster for human eldritch love.
You indirectly summon reality gods for a realm just so you can watch them date humans.
I'd say I pretty directly summoned them, actually.
Also, why the heck did you make the ritual so freaking scary?
They're rituals for an outer god. They're all scary. All the time.
Well, if you're supposed to be helping me, why'd you put the most important ritual at the very end?
What? The uprooting ritual? Eldritch rituals are serious business. Doing them out of order could cause who knows what.
Time to do it out of order.
And it's not like I've been asleep at the wheel here. I've been changing the books each time I find a potentially quicker, safer path to uprooting. But there's only so many options when humans outright can't produce some sounds needed for many incantations.
I haven't had a problem so far.
Say Worcestershire sauce.
Warching workest where... Okay, you made your point.
All I was trying to say is that it's a cryptographic marvel that you can consistently perform these rituals, and that I'm a genius. That's all I'm really trying to say.
Oh, is that all?
Besides, Roxy loves the rituals. She's a god, she likes rituals. And the scarier they are, the faster you fall in love.
That's true. I do like danger. To a fault. That's not how that works at all. No. They're onto something.
It totally worked. Roxy likes you. Like, she likes you. Oh, she's got it bad.
Really?
Oh yeah. I'm writing fanfics of the two of you right now. This stuff is hot. Let's see. Tax. Pining, slow burn, one-sided.
It's not one-sided.
It's not?
Wait, I mean, well, she's really gorgeous and...
I ship it.
Wait, no.
Size difference, age difference, mommy, monster girl. Wait, is Roxy a monster girl or a furry? I'll add them both and let the algorithm work its magic.
We're about to find out in the comments.
Rhok'zan, Stardust. Oh my god! Your ship name is Rockstar! Or Starzan!
Hey, I hate to kill a fun, but... a lot of people have gotten really hurt because you made this book. Including me.
It was never supposed to be like this. I thought only good things could come from summoning Roxy to your world. She just wants Earth to be one big happy family. And she's a wonderful mother. And she's kind. She's the only one who didn't laugh me out of Astrid's court when I suggested that humans and Eldritch entities belong together. In fact, she agreed with me. We made the book together. An all-in-one ritual book full of spells that would make the perfect date. Plus an abort button, the uprooting ritual, in case the human needed to be rescued from Roxy. We picked the perfect human together, too. A young, handsome human man who had already spent so much time and money fruitlessly trying to contact Rhok'zan on his own.
Buck is kind of like an evil version of the protag from the first game. Kinda looks like him vaguely, too.
He flew through the rituals, started a huge family in her worship, and grew the 1,000 to such a size that the whole world was under Rhok'zan's influence. They never really clicked like I had hoped, but he had his god, and Rhok'zan had her family. They were so happy and carefree. But you should never be carefree when dealing with cosmic forces beyond reckoning. At some point, Buck decided to steal a smooch outside of Black Ceremony, completely out of order and without consulting the ritual book first.
Oh, he only got 2 out of 3 hearts.
Instead of causing some obscure ritual to fail disastrously, something far worse happened. He accidentally performed a certain ritual perfectly, by pure bad luck. The Kiss of Immortality ritual. It was sealed with the smooch he stole. He tried everything to reverse his immortality. When nothing worked, he changed. So many people, so many humans that Rhok'zan considered her children. All these realities later, he's still tormenting her. I don't know if it's revenge or if he's got some other plan in mind, but he's never going away. What a big fat screw up this was. If Roxy of all the gods can't find happiness with a human, there's no hope for any of us cosmic entities. Between you and me, Roxy is the hottest one in the family by far.
I think a lot of people like Nyan.
So, that's why I'm trusting you with my books. I hope it's not too weird to say, but I think after seeing you time and time again, that I should have given you the book to begin with.
Well, I'm glad the book eventually found its way to me. It was like a passed baton. Every leg of the sprint leading up to me was significant and worthwhile. And I've got to pass it on again. I think I'm okay with that. But I also think I'd really like to be the one that gets to cross the finish line. The one who gets to show Roxy how far we ran together.
Okay, that's it. You two are too perfect. Sorry, Roxy, you're gonna kill me for this. But you can't expect me to sit through 1,000 episodes of Stardust dying before you can admit how you feel.
Yeah, that's why the chapters have those big jumps in numbers.
Here you go, you crazy kid. It's the Kiss of Immortality ritual. Do us all a favor and end up together already.
Wait, that's the same ritual that Buck did. Becoming permanent. This means I'll never die. No matter what. Even when reality ends again. Will I end up like Buck? Holding the sinister page fills me with palpable dread. This ritual is what started all of this. It's what caused Buck to go mad. It's what turned the 1,000 against Rhok'zan. It's what made every reality a nightmare. It's what caused me to suffer and perish countless times. But it's also what brought me to Rhok'zan. I think this is it. I think it's the key to ending all this for good. It's how I can stop Buck and the nightmares.
Oh? Fighting fire with fire?
Not exactly. Once I cast this, my fate will be the same as Buck's. There's no takebacks. But I have the heart to live with what I'm given. No takebacks needed. I'm ready to accept what great highs and lows eternity has in store for me. If you give love, it comes back. If I embrace eternity, eternity will embrace me. Alright. Now I'm really pumped. No more baton passing. I'm going. Are you coming too?
No way, Jose! Buck's scary looking. Yeah, I know that I'm scary too. But I can't just run into the unknown like humans can. Shoggoths aren't brave like you are. I'm the only one that even left the sea for crying out loud.
Don't worry. You don't have to come. I have your book. That's all I've needed so far. That's all I need now.
Go get him, Stardust!
No sign of anybody. Oh, you see the little flower right there? That's because we died at the, our 999 died right there. This could be the end of my life as immortal, couldn't it? All in all, I have to say it's been a blast. And whatever's ahead, I know there will be something to love. A sucker to love. Okay. Gotta go summon the Allmother. To perform a Kiss of Immortality, simply kiss Rhok'zan Silva Oscura in the presence of a greater rot bloom. If there is no greater rot bloom present, stand in a room with Rhok'zan and at least 1,000 rot bloom flowers. Draw this symbol, chant, the flower will bloom within 7 minutes. Eternal life awaits you, make the most of it. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to survive for 7 minutes. This section of the book has been compiled from the depths of your past lives in order to ensure your current incarnation survives as long as possible. Your suffering in this place has earned you a disadvantage, so adhere to these instructions precisely. Cloud of flesh flies. Yeah, this is kind of going to be like the Nyan Nyan chapter. If you hear a loud buzzing or a sudden swarm of flying insects, flee. Now. Move quickly and deliberately away from the room you spot the bugs until you no longer see a single fly. The flies will not follow far, but be wary. Once they've caught your scent, there will be likely another feeding frenzy within minutes. You aren't fleeing the flies. You're fleeing from what they're coming from. Oh, birds. Check windows frequently. In the event of seeing the flock of crow-like creatures outside, immediately flee to an interior room without windows, open or closed. They are not crows, so head to the hallway. Their arrival will be silent, but their number is great. Once you hear loud flapping of wings, they have stopped circling. It is safe to come out. Hush of the deep woods. If all sound has been stolen, panic. Loudly. Loud noises are your only salvation. Keep a running clock in your head. At least once every 15 seconds create a loud noise. It's no matter what it is, only that is loud. Do this for a whole minute. TV? The hush hungers for your silence. Starve it. Whoa-oh, summon Ultra Predator. If you feel a sudden sense of dread and your heart begins to race, it is your natural prey instinct. Hide in a room with only one entrance and no open windows. only one entrance and no open windows. So even the room in the top, there's actually quite a few rooms like that. Once inside, face the only way in. Do not look away. Waiting is the worst part, but stay strong. It will never attack you from the front. Once the dread subsides, it is likely sought prey elsewhere, or has found a better hiding spot. Oh my god, there's so many things I keep track of. If your vision is darkening or you catch glimpses of trees where they shouldn't be, the Black Woods are forcing night upon all living things within it. This includes nocturnal predators. Find any lit candles and stare directly at them. Okay, we know we have to go. The trees will retreat from its glow. Do not look away. The song of morning birds chirping means you've survived the artificial night. Call of the seventh knock. Listen carefully for the direction of the knocking. Move slowly towards the sound. If another sound distracts you, do not follow it. The knocking is your only guide. Pull the door open in one swift motion once the seventh knock begins. Do not hesitate. Your timing must be perfect. If the sixth knock comes before you find the source, stay perfectly still. Do not even breathe. It may pass you by. Death of Death. If you notice corpses rising from fields of rot bloom flowers, the second floor balcony is your only sanctuary. It's the only room you've never died in. Your deaths have been given new life, and they are hungry to trade their fate for yours. They will not last long in this world and will starve quickly. Wait it out. Be warned, there may be stragglers. Well, great stragglers! Spiteful dwelling. Oh my god, there's so many things to keep watch out for. If the walls and floors begin creaking loudly, the house itself is being given life by volumes of mortal blood spilled within and soaked into the foundation. Exit before you are crushed. The staircases are not safe. Do not use them. If you're upstairs, you must leave through a window. Do not use doors that move on their own. They are mouths. That's the finale. A thick mist will fill the lower levels of the house. Seek high ground immediately. It's near any open window on the top floor, so like Rhok'zan's room. The spores work fast. Dizziness and nausea will overtake you within seconds of exposure. Megafauna. Megafauna hominids stalk silently, seemingly random on impossibly long, elongated limbs. Avoid being in a room with it for too long. Upon seeing it, you will be compelled to scream yourself to death. No, it does not appear to be hostile, but you have died many times because of it all the same. There's the firstborns. If you hear the loud cry of a baby, flee to the heart of the woods. Do not emerge until the candles blow on their own. Be observant. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna remember all this. Definitely. Totally gonna remember all this. This is okay. I'm okay with this. Okay, so first, Rhok'zan. Rhok'zan Silva Skura.
Sorry it took me a while to start dreaming this time. I was too anxious to fall asleep. So, this is it. Buck is the only remaining member of the 1,000. Are you ready for what's to come?
It's only hitting me just now that this Kiss of Immortality thing. Isn't it kind of like asking me to marry her? Promising to be with her forever. Sealed with a kiss, no takebacks. Only this book feels like fumbling with an engagement ring in my pocket.
Stardust, are you alright?
No! This could be hard. Oh yeah, I'm fine,
Nervous?
You don't even know. Yeah, my formerly dead cells are gonna become zombies and attack me. The butterflies in my stomach are building to the point of unbearability. Just about to swallow them down, a breeze blows into my room, hearing a foul stench that fills my lungs. I fall over, retching. My eyes sting in water uncontrollably, and I have to actively fight the urge to hurl. What is that smell? Did something die?
No, something didn't. He's here. I can sense him. You've got the book?
Got it. Now or never. I prop myself up on one knee and open the book to the Kiss of Immortality ritual, revealing it to her.
Kneeling? You don't have to kneel to me for my ritual. Where did you get that? Moo!
I thought I had something to say planned, but my mind is completely blank with nerves. Say something, anything! Roxy, I only exist because you dream about me. Without you, there'd be no me. When I look back at my life and all the things that I got to see and do, it'd take me forever to say thank you, so I will... Buck's inside the house. I've got to get going. Think about it, okay? I'm gonna get started on it, but I won't finish if you don't say yes, okay?
Okay.
Finally. Here we go. 1 versus 1. I've got only one ritual to get through. Let's do this. Kinda like an infinite symbol. Goka Yasia Nilafa Nifgolg. Objective survive. We got flies. A lot of them. A lot of flies. Man, I don't see him anymore. Gas. We should be fine. We're upstairs. What? Where is it? Oh yeah, open window. The one window was closed. It hadn't passed yet. Now what? Undead, undead. Just get on the balcony and we'll be fine out here. We gotta watch out for the stragglers. No open windows. Just stare at the door. Go away. Oh, what? Oh, that's... It was technically open. I wasn't quite sure. I was like, oh, okay, that is open. Okay. Predatory growling. Should be fine in here. I'm pretty sure the window behind me is closed. What's this one? The candles. Birds. Birds. Just go in the hallway. Oh man, we need to go down. Go. Go. Okay. We haven't encountered the silence one and the knocking one. And then the long one, like some of these other ones. I hope that's just the baby moving around, not the actual knocking anomaly. Yeah, bruh. Still here? I can't leave because of the... Oh man. Just run the clock. Because the candles haven't gone out for the babies. Alright, the fire should have bloomed by now. I just need to get back. Was that Rhok'zan's scream? I've got to get back! Well, I guess you're not guaranteed to encounter all of them. Like, we didn't encounter the lanky dude. They started doing the house coming alive one at the end. What the?
Hey, Lovebird.
You looking good?
Stardust!
What are you doing to her?
Scaring her awake. Now that you're here. Easier.
I want to be so angry, but I can't be angry than I am frustrated and confused. Why? Why would you do this? Tormenting us isn't going to change a thing. Why can't you just face the reality that you're immortal already?
The reality is that I'm immortal. I couldn't care less. If the eternal sleeper wakes up, the end. Immortality or not.
I vaguely remember reading something about that Moose Library once. A god that dreams all the other gods in existence, and by extension, all of their realities. Wait, that means... You're talking about ending everything! Everything! How is torturing Rhok'zan supposed to do that? Why are you punishing her?
To make her scream loud enough that the sleeper hears it. If she doesn't, maybe another god will. Any god that learns that I exist will start having nightmares too. Once I'm in their head, it's sheet-clutching nightmares forever. I'll never stop. I only need one screamer. I'll find them eventually. I'm human. The ultimate persistence predator.
That is true.
And you would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for this meddling cad.
Scooby Nyan Nyan.
Hello, handsome.
Auntie Nyan Nyan.
Threatening to terrorize my very sisters and granddaughters the way you so tortured my niece? I respect that. My silly flock of hens could use a good browbeating. But trying to speak to the eternal sleeper? Come now, that is the duty of a god, not a human playing pretend. I will articulate to you the difference.
What a lucky break. I can complete the kiss. Wait a minute. If Auntie Nyan Nyan drags Buck into her dream, she's going to start getting nightmares too. Buck's going to end up in the mind of a god who talks directly to the eternal sleeper. That's exactly what he wants. I'll just let it happen. Spritz. Good, he's free. It's now or never. I never had a bad dream in my life, but I have had bad dreams so wonderful that woke me up right at the best part. If I become immortal, I'll survive through her waking up this time. Rhok'zan, I don't have the time to say it now, but well when I have forever to say it. Oh.
You've already said it. Time after time. I love you too.
So you're okay with this? Oh. Was that a second kiss of immortality?
No, just a regular one. Stardust. Since I met you, I wondered how I could be so lucky. How you could have appeared so suddenly, like a bright star in the darkest sky. I think it's because, despite everything, I never stopped believing in good. That someone like you had to exist somewhere. And you did. You are the good that I knew had to exist somewhere in this infinite cosmos. Stardust. You're the most wonderful thing I could have ever dreamed up.
This kind of reminds me when Auntie Nyan Nyan woke up in the one ending.
Thank you, my twinkling Stardust.
Gram, you're crying. Did you have another bad dream?
No, child. Do you want to hear about it?
Maybe this is a prequel.
What? But you never want to talk about your dreams.
I had my reasons. I didn't want to fill your head with fear of humans. Now, I can tell you about love.
Love? For humans?
Yeah.
Hard to believe, I know. But I believe, in time, you just might come to love them too.
Secret prequel.
Ew!
Oh, keep it down, ladies.
Yes.
Sleep well?
What's happening? We're immortals stuck in the void.
Out of every Stardust I've met, you've been the biggest pain in my ass.
Well, I am number 1000. Sorry. So how's it feel, being a partial corpse? Where are we?
Space between dreams. Get comfortable.
Oh, are you gonna try to kill me?
You wish. We just get to sit here and stare at each other until the next dream starts.
Do you want to play board games for all eternity for a while? Rock, paper, scissors?
I'll get the bookmaker. Or I'll get caught by Nyanlithotep. Or I'll go back to my original plan.
You can't do any of that now. I'm here. And I'm not going away ever again.
Do you even know what you're in for? Infinite, cruel, eternity.
Like real life. I think in a truly infinite cosmos, you find exactly what you're looking for. Eventually. You look for cruelty in a cosmos of infinite volume, and found it in no short supply. But you know what, Buck? When the dream starts again, I'm going to run barefoot through the grass. I'm going to watch scary movies. I'm going to love, be joyous, move, learn, cry, and feel so much that all the bad is worth it. That's what I did when I was mortal. That's what I'll do now.
That'll end. The clock is ticking on how long you'll still be able to experience any of those things.
The clock was always ticking, Buck. And when it runs out, ashes to ashes, stardust to stardust. But there's things out there worth seeing before that happens. Things that make it all worthwhile. I swear it. You know what? Come on, while we just shut out the stars.
Where are you taking me?
This voice is infinite, right? Then I bet there's an infinite number of things that make life worthwhile, too. Even out here. Stop me when you see it. Am I... Credits? Cutscene? An infinite sea of stars. I'm not gonna stop this. I want to finish this song. Okay, I think we've gone for the full song, right? No. Yeah, okay, we'll stop it.
Stop. I'm speechless.
You're also formless.
And I'm not any closer to seeing it all.
Oh, looks like a new dream is finally starting. Ready to go duke it out again?
Maybe later. I think I prefer to stay out here. It's peaceful. It'll take me a while to see everything. Thank you.
Rhok'zan, I can't wait to see what you've dreamt up now. Objective: come outside, Stardust. Birds are chirping. Bees are buzzing. What about that final room, though? Nice. What a mess indeed. Yeah, everything's a lot different. We'll take a little tour around the place. You know, about all like the creepy stuff going on. I'm not sure if that Robin was supposed to be there. Might just be a holdover sprite-wise. Ah! Ah!
Oops. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
How's it feel to be alive?
Nanny, how many times have we ambushed her? Of course she'd be jumpy.
I said I was sorry. I couldn't think of anything better to shout while I jumped out.
Why did you have to jump out at all?
Nani, Billy, Kid, you're all here. And none of them have the stare.
Like, of course, silly. Where else would we be? It's not like we can just leave the woods. But now that they've pretty much covered the whole planet, we can go everywhere. I can finally go shopping in Paris.
Wait, cover the whole planet?
And I'll be able to go on a world tour. My fans will love it. And oh, Billy, you simply must come with me on tour. I'll need a bodyguard, and you're perfect for the role.
I'd rather eat my shoe.
Billy, stop being cranky.
Sorry. I didn't get enough violence out of my system before peace broke out.
Oh, yeah. You should see outside, Stardust. Everything's different. It's a whole new world waiting to be re-explored. No reason to ever come back to this old place.
Ugh, can we please get out of here already? The wallpaper's peeling, the floorboards are rotting, and I'm pretty sure I just saw a rat the size of a chihuahua run by. Had enough of this gross old house to last a lifetime.
That's just a normal New York rat.
This is her childhood home.
Oh, it's, nice.
Wait. You knew that she lived here? I spent forever trying to figure that out. Why didn't you help me or leave me a note or something? I was your boss.
What's your 1 rep max on bench press?
Guys, if it's all the same, I might take a moment to say goodbye to this place. I'll be outside in a sec.
No worries. The rest of your family already got their chance to pack up and say their goodbyes. Only fair you get your turn.
My family's here too?
Oh yeah, they're totes outside. Your folks are like really hitting it off with Rhok'zan.
Color me shocked. Who could have possibly expected that a goddess of fertility and a married couple with 10 kids would get along?
But, like I said, no rush. Especially if you don't want to get caught in the crossfire of their grandkids discussion.
Take all the time you need. We'll wait for you.
The trio steps out into the daylight, leading me to what will likely be my last goodbyes to this house. Bell jingling. You remember, don't you? You're Buck's replacement. You can be replaced too. You want to make the same mistake. Why are you following him? Everyone is waiting for you.
Well now, aren't you just full of surprises? When you first stumbled into these woods, cheeks wet with tears of rage, your only desire was to see these twisted trees burn. For a moment, I thought you'd forgotten your quest so easily, in exchange for a flutter of lashes and a flash of thigh. It seems I may have misjudged your resolve, a mistake I do not often make. Those seeking to destroy the Black Woods inevitably become compelled to worship it. That boastful promise is printed in every version of this contemptible book. Will you prove them liars and burn them down in a fit of mortal defiance?
Wait, what?
Or will you prove them right and spend your immortal days simpering at my niece's cloven hooves like a love-struck fool in the very Eden you swore to raise to ashes? The agony of indecision suits you, little matchstick. Though I do hope you choose to burn it all down. I've never cared for happy endings. Or goodbyes, for that matter. Ta-ta.
Don't make me spritz you. So this is the ending to Terminator. You can basically just backstab her. Go to the hardwoods while facing a hard chant. Fumlavkov Nivkov Wilya Shurgrog. You're gonna burn, alright. Truth ending. Okay, let's just go outside normally.
Thanks for playing.
True end. Big family, huh? But we know by the truth ending that, yeah, this whole world got infected with the Black Woods. Those are some big apples. Yep, this world's gonna be just fine.
Sucker for love. Date to die for.
So just like a little note. Now, while I did say true ending in there, that ending here is listed as good end. Then there's truth end. So I'm curious. There is arguments that either one could be canon. So that's it for Sucker for Love, Date to Die For. So getting into the grid of these things, I think this game is going to be a little bit controversial. Not like superly controversial, but I think there is going to be some controversy about the direction it took. So it is a bit different than the first Sucker for Love, and I know the developer did intend to do that. They did not want to essentially just make Sucker for Love 1.2 or just kind of rehash the same thing. And I know some of their future plans as far as Sucker for Love 3, whenever that would come out, that even that's going to be a little different also. Because I actually have met the developer. I've met and talked to them in person at game promotional conventions and stuff like that, and we've actually gone to nightclubs together to go dancing. The developer's a very legit dancer, by the way. Just saying that. But without getting into the characters, because obviously I think the characters are going to be the most controversial thing. As in the choice of God, and then the switching out of the pro tag. We switched to a more horror format. Like, it's definitely not scary, but it's much more like the final chapter of the first Sucker for Love, kind of stretched out, more of overall, like, throughout the entire game. And it's obviously much more of an adventure game, kind of a dungeon crawler-ish. It's not really dungeon crawler, but there was a certain era of horror games that were kind of like structured like this. And we also moved from the kind of girlfriend of the week into more of an actual full-fledged story that has actual serious parts and like real like consequences and things. So on one hand, I think this game is actually better than the first Sucker for Love, on the gameplay portion anyway. Like as far as the effects, the UI, the lack of bugs in comparison to the first one, the music, the overall structure, it is much better game. And like even writing-wise, it's a pretty decent kind of a, still kind of comical, but also kind of like a little more serious kind of game. The first game is, of course, a little more mini-gaming, more of the traditional dating sim roots. But on the other hand, it being better does not necessarily make it better, because it is kind of different, and there's going to be a lot of people who are going to prefer the first one, and the way it kind of sold itself, it's more comedic tone, it's kind of more simpler format. And the other big difference is that the God takes a bit more of a step back. We have a lot of human characters, and you kind of spend, like each route is about converting the human character to your side. So despite Rhok'zan kind of being there, they also feel like they're less there. If you actually like go per minute per hour, they are not necessarily less there than the previous gods, but they have that kind of vibe because your direction's kind of being focused everywhere else. But yeah, basically the game is a big change of pace from the first one. I think it is well made, and I think it is well done, but I don't necessarily think it is better or worse. It's just different. Although I do prefer the gods from the first game, because Rhok'zan, aside from like, I like Nian Yan's, as far as like character design, I like Nian Yan quite a bit. And Nian Yan in this one is still very good. But just character-wise alone, I preferred the previous gods, just because they were more antagonistic. So the type of chemistry I like, as far as when it comes to anime girls, is a little more towards that antagonistic kind of edge. You know, I kind of like that push-pull on a personal level. This one's not really push-pull, this one, and I think the developer might mention this in tweets or in the marketing. This one was designed as more of like a fluffy love, and that's not my full cup of tea, but it is for some people, so I'm not gonna, that's not like a criticism, that's just something I kind of noticed. But yeah, I did very much enjoy the game. I think that about sums up all my thoughts. Anyway, so thank you all for watching Play Sucker for Love, Date to Die For. I'll see you guys later, and take it easy.